Well, g'day. We are at the top of Porter's Pass, Della and myself, and we are going to climb Foggy Peak. And there's a few people up there already, and we might go on the Castle Peak or we might not. It's a beautiful day. It's 15 degrees, so it's not too hot, but the wind is a bit stronger than it was predicted, so if it stays like it is, it'll be okay. Now I've got some figures here in my pocket that I wrote down, if I can find them. We are at, here we go, top of Porter's Pass is 939 metres, and the top of Foggy Peak is 1741, so it's an 802 metre climb. And if we go on to Castle Peak, which we probably won't, but we might get all fired up when we get up the top, there's 1998 metres, so it's an extra 257 metres. So it's not bad underfoot, this climb, and it's all right. It's just a bit of a pain coming down, you know, but that's all right. It's looks a long way up there, and there is a false top. Like what we see here is not actually the top. So so anyway, you want any famous last words, Della?
No, just I hope I see you again.
Yeah, okay, see you on the journey. Cheers. Well, we've been going 50 minutes and a few observations. After about 200 metres climbing, the wind dropped away almost completely. Now it's just a very light breeze, so that's good. And it's really good underfoot. It's good going up, you know, there's no worries there. I would say do this one, if you're starting out, do this one before Avalanche Peak. It's just that it's better underfoot.
Not what we did.
Yeah, don't do it. Della said, don't do it the way we did it. Yeah, of course if you're fit. We got passed by a couple of young human mountain goats, and it took me back a few years. Yeah, but the good thing is you can still do these walks if you get older. You just go a bit slower, you know. That's okay, you know. Yeah, so that's good. And here's the view. So far 50 minutes, so we're probably halfway up, and there's Lake Linden. You might be able to make out the truck.
Oh, there's Trig M, the other
way down there. Oh yeah, that's right. Della's just pointing out. Straight over there is Trig M, where I was last week. Della's actually done that walk. So that's good. So anyway, so we're just going to have a wee bit of a breather. What do you think of it, Della?
Yeah, it's good. It starts straight away. There's no mucking around. But this stuff's going to be interesting going down. So we'll see how we go.
Yeah.
Slide down.
Della used the words interesting going down on the video, but she said something different to me before. But it meant the same thing. Yeah, okay then, so we'll just have a wee breather here, then we'll push on, and there was a false top up here, and then we'll go up to the top, then we'll decide whether we're going to go on or make this our day. Yeah, okay. Right, we're on the journey once more. I think that's the false peak up that we can see up there.
Could be.
So we'll find out. Yeah, like it's good underfoot. It's good, and no worries. And I say it's good going with Della because she's just slogs it out, you know. Yeah. Was going to come with Colin today, but he's buggered up his knee. He's got a bit of a dicky knee, but he was chopping the wood the other day, and he hurt it, and it swelled up like a bloody beach ball. So it's coming right, so he might be back in action in a couple of weeks. So it's Della and myself today. Okay, so we'll check in further on up.
See ya.
Yeah, Della just said you wouldn't really want to do this one without poles, Dad, and she's right. You want 2 poles unless you're super fit and you don't need them, but I find a real benefit. And this is the steepness that we're going up next, so that could be the false top up there, or it could be a wee bit further. We'll find out when we get there. The wind has come up a wee bit, but it's still okay, and we're lucky because it's not that hot. I'd say it'd be about 15, 17 degrees maybe. So, and the breeze that's come up is really good, so it's a win-win, you know. So yeah, it's oh, I forgot to push resume again, so I'm not too sure how long I've been going, probably about an hour 10 or something. Yeah, okay, right, onward and upward. Yeah, now we're up on the false peak, so if you're coming up here, don't be disheartened. you got to know this is here, otherwise you will be disheartened. Yeah, so it's not a great deal further to go, but it is a couple of 100 metres or 3. I'm not too sure on the distance, but I'd say anyone can do this, get up here all right. It's just a matter of putting one foot in front of another and repeating the process. Yeah, over and over.
You just keep going and you just don't stop.
Yeah, that's it. Great words of wisdom there from Della. So here we're just stop it. We've been admiring the views from here, but we'll get a better view from the top, obviously. It's Lake Linden down there, and I think that's Cloudsley just poking out through the clouds over there. Anyway, I'll just show you how far we've come up so far. Let's go down a bit to be able to see the cars. Whoop. Yeah, you can see the cars down there, so that's all right. Okay. And it's definitely good underfoot, you know, there's no doubt about that. And there's steep parts and it backs off a bit, you know. Okay, the last push now, then we'll do the deciding of we're going to go on to Castle Peak or just call it a day at the top here. Yeah, bit of snow up there that hasn't melted. Yeah. Okay, see ya. Well, here we are at the top of Foggy Peak, and we just cruised up, and we had about 3 stops on the way. We had a bit to eat, so I think it was 2 hours 30, but hey, we got past twice, and last guys just flew up here. They'll be knocking the thing off in about an hour probably. Yeah.
They'll be over there somewhere now.
Yeah, they'll be over there somewhere. Now, can't see the top of Tall S because it's under cloud, but there is Castle Peak up there. We will decide within the next 5 minutes whether we're going to push on and go up there or just call this the day and cruise on back. Now, yeah, it looks quite inviting, doesn't it? Like it's up there, it looks, yeah, it'd be quite spectacular to get up there, so we never know, we might. Now, Mount Cloudsley is living up to its name, and it's under the cloud, and it's, I can't quite pick it. Where the heck are we? Over there, yeah, I think I'm looking at it under the cloud, but can't really tell. Now, there's a bit of a debate on, because a crowd from work, we climbed Mount Tall S, and the next week, Jack's from work climbed Mount Cloudsley, and she reckons Tall S was harder than Cloudsley, and I thought the other way around. So, you know, Della and I have been talking about it, and we think that we might do Cloudsley before we do Tall S, because you haven't got the walk in, which you have to walk up there before you, an hour and a quarter or whatever, if you get to the base of Tall S. Or Cloudsley, you just park your car and start walking. So anyway, and plus it's over 2,000 metres, so I'd like to be good for Della to get over the 2,000 metres and be in the plus 2,000 metre club.
Yeah, I'm not with the cool kids just yet.
Yeah, you're going to get there. Yeah. So what do you reckon, Della? What are we going to do?
I'm thinking another day.
Hmm?
I'm thinking we do that another day.
Okay,
Yeah.
well there you go. We might do that another day. So I think the call is we'll get up real early and knock this thing off early, and then we'll get up there.
Yeah, by lunchtime would be good.
Yeah, and we'll get up there by lunchtime and have a lunch. So we'll just sit down here. Well, it does look inviting though.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially with the snow. But that's all right. No, we'll do it another day. So we're just going to sit here and have some lunch, and then we'll head down, and that'll be good. Yeah. Okay. See you shortly.
See ya.
See ya. Yeah, we've had our lunch, and we have decided to head back. So we'll come back another day and do the Castle Peak. But you can see the top of Torres now, so that's quite good. So obviously you got to walk in the river there, and that's the top of Torres, just up there with those 3 blobs of snow, if you can make that out. And Castle Peak is under cloud now. So anyway, that was good. So we've had a good chat and a good lunch. And now it's the slog down, so we'll just take it easy going down, and that has been a bloody good day. So we'll see you on the journey heading down. Yeah. Okay. See you later.
See you later.
Well, we're below the false peak, so we're heading down. I just noticed, if you have a look at this, all by itself, little mountain daisy all by itself, and I just noticed another, oh wait a minute, there's another one
Now they're
over there. We can see 3 now, so yeah. Okay, so that's how far we got to go to get down there, and we're just taking it easy down here and sinking it into the scree, so it's all good. Yeah, so we'll probably be another half hour, I'd say. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Okay, we noticed there's quite a few people up Trig M, a few cars parked down there at the start of the track, and we passed another couple of young mountain goats flying up here going over to Castle Peak, so that's good. Yeah, okay, we'll see you back at the truck. Okay, cheers. Right, here we are back at the truck. We're starting to cloud over, so we've probably made the right call for us, not going up to Castle Peak.
4 hours 45, but that includes stop time.
Yeah, stop times and a good stop for lunch, and so we just cruised. That was good. Yeah, and it's quite interesting, the wind is blowing quite strong on this car park here, and it's not blowing strong anywhere else.
No.
And when we come back down, it's blowing again.
It was just a slight breeze up there.
Yeah. So we're definitely slow coming down. We thought this couple just ran down. It's just amazing. Just ran past us. Yeah, and they went to Castle Peak, and they actually passed us on the way up. That's how fast they were. Yeah. Okay, so it's over now from Spraggo and
Della. I just trying to remember my name. I'm a bit tired.
Yeah. See you next time. Cheers.
Okay, see ya.